Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blessed by Plexus, our Tuesday night Zoom call. So glad you are with us tonight. Got a lot of exciting things. The very first thing I'm going to do is draw for our July winner of the Orca Cup. Everyone that signed an ambassador all month long, every time you sign someone, you got your name in this beautiful Plexus vase. I did it the old-fashioned way, and there's names in here. And y'all, I'm fixing to just draw it out. I'm not going to look. See who wins. If Sophie was in here, I'd let her do it. Okay. I can tell I'm not looking. Okay, I had two names. I get one name. Okay. Okay. Let's see who it is. Kevin Wilkerson. So the cup will not be pink. Does anybody know Kevin Wilkerson? I don't know this person, but it was all my levels, 1 to 10. So they just won an Orca Cup. So maybe it should be camo. There we go. There's the winner. And our new contest for the month of August. I have 12 really, really cool Raglan Blessed by Plexus shirt. And the first 12 people to sign 2 will receive a shirt until they're gone. So as soon as the first person signs 2, you get one. And I've got to have these. I've got to have these made. So I'll wait until everybody's won the end of the month and get all the sizes. And then I'm going to have them one. I will show you the picture of the shirt tonight on Blessed by Plexus and have the contest rules on there. Okay. Now I want to recognize. I'm doing something new starting in July, and I'm going to recognize all the top performers in different categories. So overall points is, and it's this team. This is all my level 1s. So this is overall points. Overall points winners, the number 1 is Team Tammy Batron. Woo, Tammy. In points, Team 2. In second place is Chelsea Whitfield. In third place is Kim Phillips, Team Phillips. And in fourth place is Amy Hott and Team Hott. Team Hott, woo, or Team Amy. Highest PV, the top 5 highest PV earners for the month of July. Coming in first is Claire Peck. Second is Rebecca Bowman, who's on here. Coming in third is Lynn Gill. Fourth, Haley Stano. Woohoo, Haley. Fifth is Chastity Carney. And the number 1 top enroller for Blessed by Plexus is Wendy Price. So way to go, Wendy. And you're going to see a graphic tonight with some more top enrollers and the pictures of everyone. So that's something cool that I'm just started. Let me just put a shout out real quick. If you have a new ambassador, plug them into our Sunday night call. It's our Plexus new ambassador call. It's super easy. It's a Zoom call. It's always hosted by one of our fabulous leaders. And add them to Plexus Journeys. It's our new ambassador page. It's fantastic. If you don't know about it, ask your sponsor, or you can reach out to me and I'll add you. Okay. Tammy, Batron, can you still hear me okay? She's the one with the worst service, so I can ask her. She's out in the woods. Okay. 2 years ago this month, and I have notes, so I'm going to be looking down a little bit. 2 years ago this month, I went gold. It is so hard to believe that 2 years have passed since I went gold, because everything with Plexus just every day is different, and it's fresh, and it's new. There was a lot of struggle and hard work to get to gold for me. It was the rank that took me the longest, and I kind of warned my family. I was all in, and I warned my family up front. I was like, okay, I'm going to be super busy for the next however long it's going to take. I'm going to be on calls at night. I'm going to be doing 3-way chats. I'm going to be meeting people for lunch, meeting people for dinner at night, having sip and sees. I warned them up front because I wanted to go gold. I remember telling my kids and my husband I was just going to be super busy, and that was the way it was going to be for a while. I told them that it would be worth it, and I 100% believed it, that it would be worth it. I knew to go gold, I needed 20 people. So I took my calendar. The back of my calendar, I took some little bitty tiny sticky notes, not the regular size ones, but the little sticky notes. And I put 20 on the back of my calendar, and I numbered them. And every time I signed someone, I wrote their name down in the back of my calendar on those little sticky notes. I remember reading every single MLM book, and I still read a lot of books, y'all. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And every one of them said, if my calendar was empty, I was unemployed, and I was not going to get a paycheck. So I made sure my calendar was full. And anytime my business feels slow or feels stagnant or I feel like I'm stuck, I take out my calendar and I look at my income-producing activities, and that will lead me to if there's a problem. It will show me if there is. And changing those two things always changes your business. Remember, you and only you are the driver of your Plexus bus. Just imagine your bus is a big old yellow school bus with Plexus on the side. You're the driver. You and only you are in control. You're in control of building your belief. You're in control of your own personal development. Nobody's going to do it for you. You're in control of how many people you text, message, call, three-way. You're in control of how many appointments you make. You are in control of your attitude. And this is the biggie. I love this one. You are responsible if you're disappointed. That's a lot that depends on you. So whenever you're feeling discouraged, just remember that you are in control. And I'm going to read something that I didn't write. So I'm not going to get blamed for this. I'm going to read a small segment of this new book that I'm reading that I'm going to tell you about it at the end of this little chat. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can read it. If you want to be successful, you have to take 100% responsibility for everything in life. Most of us like to blame someone else or something else or parts of our life we don't like. We like to pin the blame on someone else. But if we look in the mirror, we'll see that the real problem lies within. Understand that crybabies and whiners and victims don't do well attracting or creating success. Anyone who makes excuses about why something did or did not happen will never achieve real success in life. To get where you want to go, you must adopt the view that what is going on in your world, good or bad, is your responsibility, no excuses. You have to take the initiative to change. Make a change. You must become more. If nothing in your life changes, the next 5 years are going to look exactly like the past 5 years. Is that exhilarating and exciting to you, or is that depressing? If you want to achieve different results, you have to do something different. So what can we do different? Now we're going to talk about what we can initiate for positive change. And this is just a small sampling of some incredible stuff, you guys. The very first thing, and I say it all the time, oh my goodness, I preach it. And if you got a hold of one thing I say tonight, this is it. Mind food. Mind food. Mind food. The simple truth, how you feed your mind is every bit as critical to your success and happiness as how you feed your body. The body is what the body is fed. By the same token, the mind is what the mind is fed. So you have to surround yourself not only with positive people, they're going to speak into you, but you absolutely have to devote time to reading books, listening to videos, listening to calls. This is how important he says that reading books is. I can get to that part. Winners are constantly learning. They're reading. They're in the car listening. Or they're on their mobile device watching videos. Or they're attending educational programs. They're committed to growth and development. Winners understand that the commencement exercise doesn't signal the end of chasing knowledge, but it's the beginning. Y'all, mind food is so important. That's why I daily have a book in my hand, and I'm underlining things, and I'm highlighting things, and I'm coming back to things. And you know, it's like one of the only ways, and the teachers on here probably could say the statistics a lot better than me, but after a certain age, it's the only way that you can keep learning is by reading. It's not television. It's not game shows. It's not Wheel of Fortune. It's not stuff that just zones you out, but it's reading. If you can make one positive impact on your business, it's going to be reading. Okay. The next is have a winning attitude. The difference between being great and being average is such a thin line that it's almost scary. A positive winning attitude is the little something that is the difference between winning and losing. A winning attitude is a personal decision. We have to learn to have a winning attitude. We have to learn to be excited. We have to learn to be excited. Excitement, no one wants to follow someone that acts like their dog died every single day. We have to create excitement. And maybe you can just fake it till you make it if you're not having such a great day, and find some things that bring you excitement, whatever that may be. Stop making excuses. You're the driver of your bus. And the last thing we're going to talk about is making a commitment. It's so important to make that commitment. When I first joined, I made a year-long commitment. I told my upline I would try this thing out for 1 year and I would see what happens. And in 1 year's time, I was Senior Ruby. A lot of people like to treat multi-level marketing like a lottery. I'm going to try it for a little while, and I hope a rock star knocks on my door, and then boom, I'll make lots of money. That's why people flatline and you see people quit, because they think it's going to be get rich quick. And it's not. It takes a lot of work. It's not hard work, but it is work. Daily IPA, feeding your brain some really, really good stuff. So if you haven't become the winner or had the huge success you've wanted so far in your journey, it's time to realize that no one is going to come knocking at your door and tell you that you've been made CEO of a fabulous company. It's just not going to happen. You and you alone are 100% responsible for your success or the lack of. Be your own rock star until your rock star comes along. You know, sometimes the journey, you have to carry the load. Y'all seen The Power of Three? Wow. I wish, man alive, I wish The Power of Three really, really works. Sure, it works in theory, but more than likely, when you're first building your business, you're going to be the pack mule. You're going to be carrying the heavy load. You're going to be signing. To gold, I can just about tell you, you're going to be doing most of the signing. So if you're not signing a lot of people right now, I urge you to look at two things. Look at what you're feeding your mind. If you're growing, if you have a book in your hand with a highlighter, and are you doing daily IPA? I'm going to be super transparent. For several months after I hit Emerald, my business just stalled. And Emerald is a great place to be stalled, and I'm super, super blessed to have been here for a year. Would I have liked to have ranked up? Sure. But it's my journey, and it's a great place to be, and I'm super blessed. But I was not reaching out, and I was using the excuse that I had no more market. No more warm market, no more cold market. I've contacted everybody on my Facebook. But y'all, the truth is this week I went in and started looking at friends of friends. So I started sending out some cold messages. As long as you have friends on Facebook, and as long as you have breath in your body to leave your house and go to work or go to the store or go to your kids' activities or go to work, your market is not dried up. I don't even want to hear that. Currently, because I just looked and Googled it, currently there are 324,336 odd Americans on this planet we call Earth. That's not including Australia and New Zealand, 2 other markets that we're in Plexus. But 324 million Americans on this earth, and there are 100 diamonds. Our market is not dried up. Sure, it may be getting out of your comfort zone that's going to get you some new potentials. Today, I've been trying to get a girl named Crystal on my team for 18 months. Huge network. I've messaged her probably 12 times in the past 18 months. Well, today I just went on my phone and looked to see who mutual friends we had. So I decided that I was going to send 12 of our mutual friends a message that went something like this. Hi, my name is Datha, and I live in Hueytown. I hope you don't think this is weird, but we have a mutual friend on Facebook. And then the next line was, have you ever heard of Plexus? It's an amazing health and wellness company that has changed my health, and it has absolutely impacted my finances. Do you know anyone that needs a financial miracle? If you do, I would love to talk to them. Thank you for listening. I sent out 12. I got 2 responses, y'all. As long as there are people living and breathing, our market has not dried up. It has not. And I'm going to stop using that for an excuse. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to sign some new level 1s. I'm committed. And it's difficult once you've been in the business, but it's not impossible. It is not impossible. So I read a few things out of this book. If you're looking for a book, if you're discouraged in any shape, form, fashion, you need to get on Amazon tonight and buy The Energy Bus. It is fantastic. If you are discouraged at the least in your business, if you just want to learn more, this book, you have to go to his website. This is his name. It's Presley, as in Elvis Presley. Swaggerty. Is that showing backwards? No. It's called Be, Do, and Have More. The first book I've ever read of his was called Millionaire by Halftime. It is an excellent book if you know nothing about multi-level marketing and you want to learn about multi-level marketing. Buy the first book, Millionaire by Halftime. If you want to improve your personal development and really pour into yourself and do some self-growth, then this was the one. Be, Do, Have More. Never stop learning, never stop reading, never stop feeding your mind. This is all this company is, y'all. I have a revelation for you guys. It's really not about sales. Yeah, we have an amazing product. Yes, we do have an amazing product. I just ordered all my products today. It's the 2nd. I'm commission qualified. Just putting that little plug for being commission qualified early. Thanks, Tammy, for reminding me. I felt a brainwave. So I'm commission qualified. Now, where in the world was I going with that? I had a point. I shouldn't have said anything about that. But anyway. Be, Do, Have More. Oh, I remember where I was going. We have products. But if you want to have success in this company, it's all about personal development. The ones that grow personally are the ones that are at the top of the company. In my own downline, I can look at, and I'm just going to talk about you for a minute because you're on here. I can look at Tammy Batron, who is my cousin. I've known her since I was 2 days old when she was born. Our dads are twins. Girl hated reading with a passion. Hated it. I don't think she had picked up a book since high school, and I'm not sure she picked up one in high school. Her sister was an avid reader, would read, walked around with her nose in a book. And Tammy hated reading. Hated. I don't think she picked up a book until she became a Plexus ambassador. Is that true? You didn't? If she did, it was a real short, like a storybook she read to her kids. I have seen her pour into personal development, and I have seen her reach the rank of senior Ruby by pouring into personal development. And the same with my daughter-in-law, Chelsea. Every time I tell her she is the most coachable little human, every time I tell her about a book, she gets it and she reads it. And she's senior Ruby. So I've seen it in my own team. It works. If you want to have success, pour into personal development. If you don't want to have success, keep eating Happy Meals for your brain and watching lots of reality television, and you'll call me in a month and you'll say, I'm discouraged, I'm going to quit, and I'll try to talk you out of it. But you got to feed your brain. You got to feed your brain. So thank y'all for joining me. I'm super, super excited over the next few months. Tuesday night Team Zoom is going to be incredible. We have some fabulous speakers lined up. I have some huge surprises. One speaker I can tell you about is Diamond Ambassador Christine Ware from Oklahoma is going to be speaking to us on a Tuesday night. My husband, Pastor Jason Whitfield, is going to be speaking to us in just a few weeks. And I'm so excited about what he's going to say to us. So thank you so much. I'm going to take yourself off mute. If anybody has a question. Okay, I took you all off. Does anybody have a question? Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I hope you got some inspiration. I hope you go out and get you a book. Presley Swaggerty should give me he should do something for me plugging his book so much, huh? Y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.